Violence across Philadelphia has been especially hard for kids in the city. So when it was time for organizers of one annual toy drive to come up with who will get donations this year, they decided it would be those families left behind. And they need your help, right, Shawnette?
Yeah, they do, Jason. So this is actually the 5th year that Lena Smith has held this toy drive. And as you mentioned, this year it will benefit families with children who have been affected by gun violence.
At one point in my life as a child, the only gifts that I did receive were donations and from nonprofit organizations.
It's the reason that Lena Smith pays it forward every year with a toy drive to help families have Christmas.
This is my way of giving back to my community.
Years before, she donated to her church, shelters, and a foster care agency. When deciding who would benefit this year, Lena says her vision was crystal clear.
To give back to those children who are suffering from losing loved ones from gun violence.
This is some of what she has so far, and she's asking the community to pitch in by donating new unwrapped toys or monetary donations so she can shop for additional gifts.
I wake up every day with a broken heart, just thinking and seeing as many children and women and men being murdered or, victims of gun violence. So I think it's touching each and every one of us in a different way.
Lena chose Emir Healing Center to receive the toys for families it serves. Emir stands for Every Murder is Real and named after Emir Green, who was murdered March 26th of 1997. Shantae Love is his sister.
He was funny. My brother was. He had this heart for people.
The organization helps families with emotional support and educational resources. Shantae says the youngest child they've assisted due to gun violence and trauma is 5 years old.
We're hoping that no one else has to go through this again.
Lena hopes her toy drive will give the families a day to look forward to.
Some people might think it's something small, but to these children who might have not smiled in months due to losing a loved one or a friend to the gun violence that's happening in Philadelphia, it means a lot.
And if you'd like to help out with the toy drive, just go to fox29.com to find out how. The deadline is December 12th. The gifts will be presented to families, Jason, during a holiday party at Emir Health Center later this month. We all certainly have a part to play in combating the effects of gun violence.
We do. All right, Shawnette will